What you mean, man? You like everybody else, man. You gotta wait. You can't sit up here and just cheating everybody. Yeah, I gave motherfucker permission. He just went crazy. Oh, what am I looking for? Okay, I think this is pretty much we're good. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, it's probably better if you do it on your end. Can you test to see if the audio good?
Oh yeah.
You know, I've been reading the same comments since I saw it while I was in the car, and it still confused me. I still
Yeah, I
have,
didn't know if you wanted me to delete that. I'm like, I
I,
thought it was
I mean, I mean, you can delete it. I've been fine with, but I've been trying to read it and just, I have no idea what the fuck they've been saying. No more chicken. What you mean, man? I still just want one chicken. Oh, what was I saying?
audio. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm probably turn you up a bit. I'll probably turn you up actually. This board. Because usually I keep it pretty low. Um,
Yeah, I'm pretty low. I think.
see something
I
about
think. I think.
All right. Pretty much. I guess you don't have to focus. Necessarily focus on the chat. Because essentially I was originally gonna do this with you as just like a normal video. Uh, but I decided like no, fuck it. Oh dang, I ain't meant to curse. It is what it is. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Since you know you finally called up, let me.
Or,
Uh, you still haven't read 4.5, right?
but I did see your video on it. So
Oh, so
pretty.
so you haven't still, right?
I was messaging you that one time at VC.
I'm not sure if you're cutting out or like wait what?
Wait, what? You said I'm cutting out?
'Cause I'm not. Whatever. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, what'd you say about VC?
No, I said I was messaging with you that one time in VC where I typed. I forgot what I typed. I think I typed something alluding that I read it though.
Oh no, I think you was missing. I no. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think you alluded to anything. But you talking about that Perry comment, in which he said something about
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was talking about Perry because he said he read 4.5. Like, no, first of all, no, you haven't. And then you think you thought I was talking about for year two 4.5. I wasn't. I was talking about year one 4.5.
Oh yeah. So I just completely misunderstood what you're saying in that one time.
I was talking about Perry, not you, because he jumped into the conversation. But since we talked about volume five, but yeah, just give me your overall thoughts. No, oh shit, my head. I keep cursing. Yeah, your overall thoughts on volume five. I mean six. Yeah, there we go. Six.
Six.
Yeah.
I thought Volume Six was actually pretty good. I think in terms of rating, I gave Volume Six an 8, and I gave Volume Seven. I think I gave it a 7.
Mm.
Volume Six actually was pretty good. Kept me entertained throughout, and the downtime for Volume Six was far more entertaining than the downtime in Volume Seven. And we can get to that.
Far more entertaining.
Far more
No,
entertaining.
I actually, I think about it, yeah, I kind of vehemently disagree because volume six, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Cause it was just nothing but just boring build up and just Horikita. If I remember correctly, it wasn't just Horikita just going around talking to people
In a volume,
in volume six.
yeah, she was going around talking a lot. I know for sure. I don't think that was vast majority of it.
I I swear, it's like
Because bro, volume 7 didn't get good for me until I think it was
oh, same part.
chapter 7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
chapter
know.
7.
I know. Chapter seven.
Which is that's
But however, if we're gonna compare the downtime between it, I definitely think even overall as a totality, not just necessarily entertaining. I think writing wise, it was overall just better in terms of the lackluster parts. It's
it, volume 7 had a little like, I guess when you read the entirety of it, everything comes together and it makes sense. Especially like that the letter part. Obviously, we get more information on that towards the end and like what the letter's purpose was.
Mm.
But until you get to that point, it's just to me a sleeper fest, pretty much all the way throughout. I mean, the highlight was Ayana Koji taking pictures. Like, what are we doing?
Disagree. I don't think that was the highlight because you're completely like just throwing away and diminishing the whole what was it, the Amasal and Kushida thing, and then everything build up to that like
No, but that the Amazon Kushida section you're referring to when
I mean that's chapter 6. Yeah, no.
we're Kyo flexed on Amasawa, right? No,
I don't want to say a flex. Relax.
Nah, it was a flex, bro. He said, "I guarantee you, I'll beat you before you can break her arm." Was it the arm or hand? One of the two.
I think it's arm. I mean, what you mean? She was nerfed, man.
Sure, it seemed like the whole white room was there. I guess we'll get there though. I will say I did like the Haruka stuff. I did like that. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's hold on. Let's just go volume by volume first. So,
Oh,
sure.
Sure.
I guess there is any highlights from volume 6 that you want to talk about, I guess?
Volume 6?
Yeah.
I like the sports festival stuff. I think I enjoyed that far more than you enjoyed it. But I love the sports festival. I loved the Onodera stuff. I loved more how Pseudo got even further development. Like Pseudo, in my opinion, is making a case for top 3 most developed classic character easily.
Oh no.
Maybe top 2.
No, it's not even close. He's definitely top 3.
Maybe top 2. Pseudo, to me, that volume really cements him as like a top 6, 7 character for me.
He actually I feel like
he's top 2, right?
I can argue top 2, yes. Simply because reunions didn't start to after volume 7.
Yep. Currently, I have Horikita 1, Pseudo 2, and Ryuen 3.
Oh, I tell you, every time I hear you say Horikita, like,
why, bro?
Because I used to fight tooth and nail back and forth with you. For you to constantly say, no, Horikita's not this, Horikita's not that, Horikita's not that girl.
Listen, Horikita, she most definitely has been moving up the list for sure. Especially after these 2 volumes, I gotta give respect to Horikita. I don't want to, but I gotta give respect to Horikita.
Damn, bro, you hate me that much?
I don't hate you, bro. Horikita is a top 6 character.
Bro, top 1, but I got you. But no, I guess is that it for all your highlights?
For volume 6?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think we need to really get into the specifics of the sports stuff, but the Amasawa Horikita thing, the volleyball match was cool. The Pseudo, like I said before, with Onodera was cool.
Mm.
And then I think that the Ayana Koji, was it the epilogue?
Oh, I think
that whole spiel.
I think it might have been epilogue.
That was great. Reggae the whole spiel. I haven't had a moment like that in Classroom Elite since I seen the anime with the episode 12 where he gave his whole spiel there. It kind of reminded me a lot of that.
What is well, my bad. Continue.
Oh, you said Super System?
Yeah, Super System. Like you said, Wally be reading the first half of the volume to cure his insomnia.
It's true. That's what volume 7 is. Absolutely true.
I mean, that's pretty much every beginning of every volume.
Besides the continuation of the one island exam in year 2.
Besides year 2, volume 4, besides volume 10, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
I forgot about volume 10.
Yo, look, I've been thinking like in my top volumes, I'd be forgetting all about volume 10. And I figure like volume 10 is like basically like I think is the even though it's not my favorite, but I think it's the best one.
I think volume 10 is the best one?
100%. Right now.
Oh, okay, that's a different.
How is that different?
I don't think volume 10 is the best volume like throughout.
Yeah, but why are you saying like as if there's some controversy, as if I said like year 2, volume 2 or some shit?
No, you didn't say anything like I think like super wild. I just don't think it's nearly the best. Nah, I like it, of course.
I think it's the best over everything, which is perfect. Even though it's still not my favorite. Like volume 5 is still my favorite volume.
You gotta let that one go,
bro. No, bro, what?
You gotta let it go.
That is still the best ending that we've seen. Nut,
Gotta let it go.
nut. I can't. Don't tell me. Give me a couple weeks. Give me a couple weeks.
You
We
gonna
in
be
there.
in there?
We in there, bro. Was it episode 3 next week? So we got like.
Episode 3. It's
So
gonna
it's
be
going to
probably.
episode 6. We got 3 more weeks. 4 more weeks.
You think it's episode 6?
Yeah, most likely. 'Cause I'm assuming they're going by a 3 episode basis.
Oh, okay. Well, if they do that, then yes, episode 6. I just feel like for that volume, they could probably finish it.
Nah.
There's not
Depends.
much that goes on that volume.
Disagree, but it depends on how they want to do the sports stuff. Do they want to shorten it or keep it the same or try to elongate it? It depends on them. But
I can agree to that.
But what was it? Oh, but yeah, that pretty much it you got for volume 6?
I think is the K stuff in volume 6?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about that then.
I mean, I mean, what do we need to talk about bottom one?
What do you mean bottom one, bro?
What do you mean? I mean, that's what you said, man.
That's not what I said.
Oh my bad. I thought
That's not what I said.
It's crazy. Like I still just think about like the fact that I have her lower than you, but I like her far more than you do.
I think
An entire like tier more than you would.
no, I think I actually have her. Oh, you're talking about like top 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I think character wise, I most definitely have her lower than you have her.
Yeah, yeah. She's ninth for you. Well, I know she's probably 10th for you now, right? Or no? Did somebody jump?
She's 10th for me because Tsubaki made an appearance in my top 10.
Oh yeah, because 7. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, of course. Look, don't get too excited,
bro. But yeah. Oh damn, she might be out of my top. Actually, hold on. We gotta talk after 7. After we had the discussion about 7, then we just then I gotta figure out where Tsubaki lies within my top favorites. Because I was a bit confused on where to put her after 7. Because you would think she would go up, but it's like, But anyway, but yeah. Like she's still at 10 for me. But my 10 is like for her at my 10 is still far higher than your 10 for her.
Oh, of course, because even though she's 10, like I said before, that's by default. In terms of actually like character, if I was to put her on like a character tier list, I think I put her B, but I was heavily deciding B or C for her. But I think I said it would B.
What was she? What was she for me? Oh, yeah. Oh, we clicked the wrong. I forgot. All right, go to my Twitter. Oh, she's A. See, oh yeah, I remember this. I can't remember if she was swinging between A or B or L or A and S. I can't remember which one she was.
S? What? No. Yeah, there's a big difference between us two.
Hey man, K might be that girl. I can't. I think she was swinging between A and S. Cause I like K. She just don't do much for me. And
she doesn't do much for you, but yet she's swinging between an S tier character.
Yeah, bro. Cause
that's insane to me.
It's because I like what K brings to the relationship of Ayana and Koji.
We need to really talk about that though. What she brings to the relationship to Ayana and Koji, I would love for you to expand on that. With what we found out in Volume 6.
Oh, I definitely for sure sees that it doesn't on his end doesn't necessarily bring that much, but I like how much she cherishes and cares for the relationship, even though she doesn't know that it's fabricated, quote unquote fabricated.
Sure, but I mean, is that really is that the bar? How much she cherishes the relationship?
Yeah, what you mean? I'm a romance.
I can say the same thing. I can say the same thing about what's her name? Shinohara.
Shinohara. You talking about for Ike?
Yeah. Yes. She literally stopped talking to her friends and all that when she found out they were making fun of Ike and her relationship.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't get Shinohara's thoughts, or we don't follow her nowhere near as much. She doesn't have nowhere near her screen time.
So Kay's S tier for you just because she's happy she's in the relationship.
Well, no, she's potentially S tier. Relax.
I'm sorry, A tier. My bad. I'll put her A tier. I mean, I guess I just feel like that could literally be anyone.
I mean,
I don't think she
listen here,
brings
man.
too much. Like that could have been Sato.
And no,
And
no,
he had chosen
I
Sato.
agree 100%. I agree 100%. So if we get some more screen time from Shinohara, let that be Sato. Shit, and Haruka's already in my top 10. But no, let that. Nah, that can't be Sakura. let it be Ichi. Nah, I don't know what Ichinose.
Hold on. So with Shinohara, let's say we got screen time first, since you're a big romance guy.
Mm-hmm.
As much as K in terms of romance for Ike and her cherishing the relationship.
But
Because that's
it
what
got
I
to
care
hit
about.
though.
I would put her. Oh,
It got if it don't hit, what you mean? If it don't
okay,
hit, then,
so K's hit just hit for you then, I guess.
for sure.
I mean
Whenever
that's fair. I mean I can't.
for sure when she's on screen with Aya and the Koji, I'll be really loving the scenes. I'll be really engaged. However, I think it's in volume 6. I think it is. Maybe volume 6, maybe volume 7. One of these volumes when she talked to Ishizaki. Do you remember that volume?
Somewhat.
Basically, that when she had to talk to Ishizaki, I hated those that like chapter or that part of that chapter. It was so boring. I did not care whatsoever. Like it was when her and AK had went to the store, and I was loving it when it was by themselves. They were talking, they were
Oh
giggling.
yeah.
That was great. As soon as
You're talking about
Ishizaki,
the Ryuin thing, like the birthday.
yes. As soon as Ishizaki came into the fray, I zoned out. I think I might even. I think yeah. I think when I got towards the end of it, I skipped like last 3 pages. I did not care.
You didn't like the fact that he was gonna try to
Bro, listen.
convince Ryuin to celebrate the birthday.
Listen, it could have had the most important information inside of it. I would never go back. I do not care.
I actually thought that information was interesting because it's kind of like someone who bullied Kay and kind of almost rekindling or starting that like I guess new friendship for her.
For what? It wasn't going to happen.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
I'm not talking about Ryuin. I'm talking about
Ishizaki.
Ishizaki. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Still don't care. That's because I don't.
Well, then,
I partially don't like Ishizaki though, as well.
So do you only like Kay for the Ayana Koji moments and like that relationship?
Yeah, that's it. This. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
KK on their own. Man, I'd rather play with water.
Yeah, bro. So Kay on her own, she's not a borderline S for you.
I mean, she's somewhere hovering around, probably like EK. I like seeing them from time to time, but don't give me the full thing full of.
EK, come on, bro.
What you mean? That's a great comparison. If you ask me.
Okay.
Super Saiyan? Oh wait, well, average enjoy. It said K is lowest tier for me. And how would you rate Ryuan as a character? Think he's the second. Well, okay, we include. I don't know. I'm conflicted on how I feel about Anna Koji. But essentially for the most part, yeah, he's probably the third best character. Think he's pretty great. I was about to say phenomenal, but yeah, I think he's pretty great.
Pretty good. If he can give me another volume 7, I would say he's a phenomenal character.
I mean, is he still top 5 for you?
Yeah, easily. Top 3 probably.
Damn. I don't even mean to curse, but it is what it is.
Was that 3 times? 3 times you cursed?
Yeah. That's interesting. Top 3. Nah, he's not in my top 10, but he would never like touch my top 10 just because there are certain a character that have a certain personality in order to be in my top 10. So mine's like heavily personalized. And Ryuan isn't like that.
Personality based. You're what, personality based?
Essentially, yeah. It's like, I mean, so Horikita made it into my top 10 like female characters, but she doesn't have like the personality of any of my top 10. But
wait, hold on. We were talking like top 3 of like all time. I was talking top 3 Cosmic Elite.
No, I don't remember you said top 5. He's in the top 5 villains all time.
No. He must definitely drop.
Dang.
No, I like Ryuin too. I like Ryuin, but that was just the hype getting to me for sure.
The hype, all like you had K top 1.
No, I never had K top 1.
Was it top 3?
I think it was top 5.
It was something like that.
Hey man, listen. When I started reading, what was it, volume 7? I think that's where I put her top 5, and then she dropped heavily.
Oh man, so still we still got a chance to get you back from Aoashi then. I
Oh,
appreciate it. But what was it? It's a KK. What were we talking about? I completely forgot.
you were just talking about
Oh,
Ishizaki stuff, how you didn't care about it.
yeah. Whenever Ishizaki's on screen, I kind of don't care. So like the whole reunion thing, the reunion birthdays, like I just found it stupid and unnecessary. Like, I'm assuming it's gonna have some relevancy later on, obviously.
100%.
But it's like the idea of it, I'm not too interested in. I'll say that. Hey, I'm on volume 6. So I can't watch this. Hope you make this a VOD. I'm going for now. I won't make this a VOD, but no, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. I thought that said pairing. Ichika is high C tier.
Whoa, you're talking about Masala?
Alright, bro. I don't know what buddy doing.
Bro.
My man's talking about Ichika from QQ.
Right.
I don't know.
Now, Masala is S tier at the lowest.
Minimum. Like, I mean, yeah, she's on.
Especially when you compare her to like the first years, because she's most definitely, in my opinion, better than Yagami.
Compared to Yagami, I was just saying compared to the White Room.
Way better than Yagami.
I really like some of my boy Yagami, man.
Nah, bro. Yagami is. We'll get to it when we get to it, but Yagami for me as a character is a horrible character. Horrible. You talk about wasted potential. Yagami's top on the list, right behind Ichinose.
Hey, fine. Hey, let's go.
For now.
Now it's for now. That's crazy. Now it's for now. Well, hey, Ichinose slander, I'm always here for, man. I like.
No Ichinose slander.
I like that. I eat that up. But no, well, okay. So I think that's pretty much it. No, of course I like the Koji stuff, but the thing is, I'm like working on something. Well, I'm not really working on it. I plan to work on something. So I'm not really sure if I want to say it right now. Fuck it. And I keep cursing. Pretty much, okay, so I've been thinking about this. Since I've read the ending of Volume 6, I've been thinking that Koji isn't as developed as we thought he was. Would you agree with that statement?
I absolutely 100% agree. 100%.
Because with that statement, obviously you can see that essentially reverses everything that we ever thought.
Yep. That's why I was a little shocked to see it, honestly.
And it kind of makes me like I need to go back. Probably not gonna go back because I'm lazy. But it definitely makes me question a lot of things that have been said by him. Cause the thing is, like a lot of things have been said to where it sounds very progressive.
Yep, absolutely.
Because we always get in monologues. So when he was developing with K, or at least quote unquote developing with K, everything up until this point is like. With that being said, it just kind of seems like, has he really learned anything? And it's like, all right, okay, I can get the point where it's like, all right, he probably didn't learn anything or taking anything. Well, he probably, he did learn, but he hasn't really changed from him being with K. But then now it got me questioning how everyone else has affected him.
Yeah,
and not just K herself.
You're talking about the Ayana Koji group, right? In particular,
I'm talking about everything because the whole thing was that. Ayana Koji said acts both times in both volumes where he doesn't feel anything for K essentially. So that makes me start to think. And so that makes me start to think, okay, how do you feel about what Horikita has taught you? What Ayana Koji Haruka has taught you? Like, does any of that hold any effect on you? What you and Pseudo, K say, anyone ever in the school has one of them had any effect on how they change your point of view or change who you are as a person?
Right, change them emotionally because like it seems like he's learning about these things. For example, with K, like he's learning about the inner workings of a relationship, but he's not really like taking it in.
It seems like he just essentially I guess a robotic. He's a computer. He's just taking diagnostics.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what it's just. That's what it's like seeming. It's unfortunate, but I'm gonna hold out on that because I'm curious on where he takes this.
Right, where he can go from it, for sure. I absolutely 100% agree.
Probably like I'm curious on where what's that author name? Kinu Kisu? What his name is?
You're talking about the author?
Yeah, and the Koji's brother. What his name is? I'm curious on where he's going to take us with this belief. I guess. What the? Why does it look like this? Oh yeah, yeah. No, pretty much. I think that's it for all I can remember about
For
Vaughn.
6, yeah.
Yeah. But let me see. How you guys talk about how Haruka was expelled? I mean, Haruka Sakura was expelled? No, because
That's 5.
yeah, it's volume 5. And there's already like something out for volume 5. So I'm definitely not doing that. But if you do want to hear my thoughts on volume 5, then no, there's a video on volume 5. What are we talking about? Oh, volume 7. That's what we're talking about. Completely.
Yep, we're on to volume 7.
I guess overall thoughts before we hit volume 7, chapter 7. All right, no response. Okay.
My bad. Repeat that.
I say your overall thoughts before volume 7, chapter 7.
Before chapter 7?
Oh, actually, no.
You don't want to hear.
No. Dang. Hold on, no. Actually, no. If anything, you see what I was talking about now? That the spoilers were just completely dead wrong.
That's what we need to mention. The Classroom Elite community, in terms of spoilers and all that, is I would never trust them again. Like you said, they were absolutely wrong in almost everything they said.
Bro, it was like when you told me that they said, especially I don't know. I just thought about the episode spoilers. Remember? Oh,
bro. Even the change where it's like we thought it was gonna be almost like a team up, work together type of thing. That even stuff was wrong too.
It was like when you told me it was like the whole Ryuun and what's his name, Horikita would take him down and he had like a bunch of basically everybody jumped on, bro. It was literally 2 people.
It was
It was 2 people who one I guess we expected to be involved.
We knew, yeah,
off the premise, and then
yeah.
And then 2, we wouldn't without the spoilers, we wouldn't have been able to guess something like that with the new Ryuun soon. But even still, the spoilers right on that. But that was that's obvious to be mentioned. But in terms of the other people, Ryuun and Horikita, they had no involvement. Horikita literally said in the chapter what she didn't know what. I can't curse, but the F was going on. Oh, I've already cursed.
No, she had no clue, and actually, to like further go on with that, she literally wanted to confront Ayano Koji about it, and she did confront him about it.
Classroom Elite fandom in the mud when it comes to that, man, they're awful. I'm never getting over that. What's the NDA the entire Twitterverse had over it?
Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. You're talking about episode 1, right?
Bro, I'm like, yo, can we get a crumb of information? Everyone's like, no, man, this is game changing. This is bad. Oh, what's wrong with it? Bro? It's so bad. I don't even want to tell you. Why you say that? It's got me shaking right now. How come? Can you explain? No, I just can't. What?
Yeah, they kept dropping like subliminal tweets about it. It was ridiculous. Classroom Elite fandom is just it's not good.
Bottom one, man. Let me not say what I was thinking.
I'm saying, man.
Nah, I can't. You'll be very upset. But what was I saying? Oh, but yeah. In terms of just volume 7, how you felt until I guess give me in detail feeling about your favorites and least favorite parts. Well, I probably doubt you get favorites, but before chapter 7.
Favorites. I mean, it was just very, very boring. Obviously, it was the cultural festival build up, like them getting ready for the cultural festival. It was we found out they were doing the May Cafe, and then Ryuun comes to expose them, and he's also doing a May Cafe as well. And then it's just set up really for the May Cafe. See like Ayano Koji take pictures. See, this is very, very boring. So after chapter 7. Chapter 7 is where it starts to get good.
Okay, so you see, look, for me, it's more more or less the whole. I was extremely bored. Um, very very bored. However, there are like spurts and moments that I did enjoy. Um, first of all,
Please mention them. I'll talk about it.
first of all, we need to talk about this. I thought about this, and after you seen like what the video that's private, well you know you didn't watch it fully through, which you ain't supposed to watch it at all. But anyway, we gotta talk about Matsushita because you and this credit thing is getting to me. And I thought about,
Bro,
I said it in there.
you gotta give her some credit.
No,
I'm not saying
bro.
that she's like top of the echelon. I'm not saying that.
I'm not giving her anything. I don't care. Listen here. It's like I said.
Taking a crow?
No, bro. If you don't get whatever credit, what type of credit? Okay, yeah, my question: what type of credit are you giving Matsushita? That's what I need to understand. Cause that's
I'm not giving her like she's just an amazing person, but I would say that she's probably, you know, a step below what's his name? Yukimura?
Yeah, Yukimura.
Yeah, so I would say she's a step below Yukimura. She contributes to the class massively in terms of academics now.
See, even then, I'm like, okay, cool. You're an honor roll student. Okay, cool. I'm still not thinking. You're not coming to mind in the top smarts. Like even you know top 10. If we go top 15, you're still not coming into that conversation.
Right. So
okay. So if that's the question, are you giving Yuki more? That's
hold on. In her class, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is. Where would you put her? Top
in her
7?
In her
top
class?
10? She's most definitely top 10.
Are we talking? So okay, so we're not saying that grades are the only measurement for.
No. We're. I'm strictly going off of just grades.
Okay, if we go off grades, then she's what, top 7?
Because Yukimura's over her, Horikita's over her, Ayana Koji's over her.
Okay, but hold no,
okay, hold
on, no, because Ayana Koji's grades are average.
Of course, but okay, sure.
So okay, so we're not going off grades then.
Let's go with grades. That was my mistake. So Ayana Koji is not there. So I named what, 2, 3? Koenji, Horikita.
Yeah, those are our top 3.
Yukimura, so those are the 3.
And then you have Hirata, that's 4.
Oh, me.
Michan was, if we're going off that same order that they presented, Michan was after Matsushita.
Oh, was she?
If I'm not mistaken, I think so. Someone probably have to correct us, but if I'm not mistaken, yes, Michan was after.
Okay, wow, she's top what, 4?
No, she's top 6 because it goes Hirata, then Kushida, then Matsushita.
Oh, okay, so Kushida was over.
Yes.
Interesting.
If that was the correct order of how everything was listed, then it would go.
That's pretty incredible. Like top 6 on Class B, which is currently Class B. That's really good. It's really
okay. And like once again, it's you getting good grades don't do anything for me. Like so congratulations.
So where would you place, I guess, your priority for grades? Because it seems like you have grades as like almost like a non-factor.
No, because my whole thing is if we're counting the smartest kids in the school,
like academic intelligence, like how much does that weigh in for you?
I don't. It weighs in not that much of a significant amount. Simply because if that's the case, yes, I was just gonna say I'm pretty sure you have Ryuan sitting high as one of the smartest kids in the school, and we pretty much would know that his grades aren't the best. But that's simply because he doesn't try. Same with Koenji. His grades aren't top 1, probably because when he does most tests, he probably does them and sees a question that takes a lot longer to figure out. And he looks at it like, I don't feel like doing this today, so I won't do it.
I'm sure even Sakinagi is not top
1. She is.
She's high in the school, but it's not top 1.
Not in school.
Academics is
Nagumo.
Oh, you're talking like her. You said it's Nagumo?
Yeah, it's actually Nagumo. I mean, you probably say Kyrian. If I'm not mistaken, I looked it up recently because I have to write stuff. And so pretty much I looked up recently. Nagumo has A's in every single category. You have to double check though. I feel like I'm probably wrong.
You're talking about the OAA, right?
Yeah, I'm probably wrong. But if anything, if I'm wrong, that means Nagumo has an A in academics and Kyrian has an A+.
Either way, I mean, those are like the top 2. We know that for sure.
But yeah, Nagumo's overall, he's top, and overall he's top 1 in school. But
you're talking about like the overall like
so when you count
ability, right?
Yeah, overall ONA score. averaged out. He's in
Yeah,
he's top one.
I was talking just strictly academics.
He might be top one, but Kyung might have an A plus to Ryuen's. I mean to Nagumo's A, but don't like. Let me. I can check it real quick. Let me see. Actually, let me do.
You're gonna pull up the wiki?
I mean, can you do it? Because my keyboard's too loud.
Yeah. I'll pull it up.
But even still, like
Urin is A plus academic. Do you remember Nagumo's? You want me to pull that one up too?
I think it's like A. You just check it too, just to make sure. Let me see. What's Bebop said? How do you feel about episode 2 of COTE? The funny thing is, I haven't watched it yet. I've been busy. Man. I've been too busy, man. I've been too busy. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I have to watch it today. Yeah, I gotta do some other stuff. Man, bro, I'm so busy. It's hard doing certain things. What did Super say?
Nagumo's an A.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so I guess in academics technically Kyung then is top one in the school. Aina Koji taking photos, greater than Aina Koji's character development. Disagree.
He's trolling. He's trolling.
Yeah, I know he is. What was I say? The animation is dog water. Well, apparently it seems like the art is dog water, not necessarily the animation. But I don't know. I gotta see. But yeah, I've seen.
No, I heard both. I heard both are really bad. I haven't seen it, but that's what I heard. I heard the art is really inconsistent and the animation is bad.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like how many people actually understand the difference between art and animation. I've heard both, but it's like I just kind of looking like how many people really pay attention.
That's fair. That's a fair critique.
Because when people say animation, they mostly be talking about art.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I've seen screenshots and it looks pretty bad.
Does it? I haven't seen that. I haven't really seen anything, but I heard it's really.
I mean, you seen what's his name thumbnail for it, and that was a screenshot from the show.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
That was like fan art.
No, bro, that was a screenshot. Bro, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Wait, you're serious?
Yes, that's a screenshot.
Mm.
It's pretty bad. I don't know how like consistently bad it is. I just have to wait to watch it.
Because I know anime fans have a habit of taking like a still frame and then like framing it like, oh, it's so bad. So I don't know.
I feel like it's probably getting off. You remember that bad episode of Haikyuu when it was coming out the second
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's not like that because that was like it was pretty bad. What was I saying though? Oh, the whole volume 7 thing. I don't know what else happened in volume 7. I remember.
You just talked about Masashita, but you said that you had key moments before chapter 7 that you found like good. What were those key moments?
I'm trying to remember, to be honest. Oh,
it was Sleeper, man.
Nah, not Sleeper. It's been a while, and I wasn't like it was kind of boring, and I wasn't taking notes during it, so I didn't like pay it too much attention. But definitely it was the Chubashiro stuff. I love that actually. I really enjoyed that part when she finally helped the class and everything. The only thing
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope in volume 7.5 we get some more Hoshimiya. I want to see how she felt about it. I want to see what she's been thinking. Like, I need to know her thoughts. And definitely I wonder if Kanzaki and Himino are going to approach her about this whole new movement of class.
Yes. That's exactly what I want to talk about because her class
I forgot about that too.
Has been taking a major dip. Obviously, we know that right now. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that they are now Class D.
Yeah, they're Class D.
And Horikita's class, which is Chibashiro's obviously the one over it, is Class B. They're on the rise to make it to Class A. So I am totally interested in seeing her thoughts about that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, yeah, I enjoyed the Himino and Kanzaki stuff as well.
Yeah, it make me like.
My nerd.
Oh, shut up. But it make me like Kanzaki a lot more. I've always said that he's the weakest second in command. That definitely. Well, if it depends on how we articulate second in command. Are we including that what's his name? Katsuragi as Sakinagi second in command, or you just count him as a separate leader when he was in Class A?
I, I, I mean, he was a second leader. That was his position.
Okay, so if that's the case, then yeah, then Yahiko would be technically the worst on second in command. But that's because we didn't know anything about
We knew
Yahiko,
nothing.
and it was more focused on trying to get Katsuragi out the paint rather
I
than
wouldn't. I wouldn't even count him.
yeah, that's fine. Um, and so yeah, and then then you got Kanzaki and Hashimoto. I think is better than him. Ayana Koji obviously, and then Horikita. I think is obviously over him. And when I say Horikita, I'm talking about back when Hirata was the class leader.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so definitely. Who else? Then we got Ishizaki. I don't like Ishizaki, but definitely is more to him than there is to Kanzaki.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems that Kanzaki though is gonna really be taking a major.
I mean, I like the perspective they're going with this. I've been waiting for something like this to pop off. Um,
It's great. Ichinose development is obviously it's clear as day coming soon.
I didn't realize that. Let me make sure. Is this okay? It is. I didn't realize that. I guess essentially, I feel like Class B was his favorite class. I feel like Ryuun is his second favorite character out of a class. You know what I mean?
No, wait, what you said? You just said, hold on.
I felt that Class D, my bad, because I still said B as in the first year class. Class D is his favorite class, but Ryuun is his favorite character outside of our class.
You're talking about the author?
Yeah, the author.
Oh yeah.
You agree?
I actually do agree.
Finally, you're not against me.
I actually do agree. I mean, Class D obviously right now currently is taking a lot of major hits. It's currently sinking to the bottom, and obviously, I think Ayana Cody said if things don't change, they won't have the chance to make Class A at all. Like 0% chance.
Mm-hmm.
And if you actually look, because I went back and looked at Class B's points, Class B's points actually remain pretty consistent in terms of the points. It's just that the other classes started gaining points, whereas they stayed very stagnant.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much Kanzaki's whole thing. Is like we're pretty stagnant. We don't take risk like the other classes, and because of that, it's like, all right, we stay on a consistent pace to move up. But it's all right, we moving up, 100 every volume. Let's say, all right, okay, cool. Meanwhile, you got Horikita's class jumping up. She may lose 200 points, and next volume she jump 300 points. She may lose 200, then gain back that 200. She may lose 100, then gain 300 again. So they're fluctuating, even though they're losing, but they're gaining, and their momentum. Same with Class C as well, and then Class A right now is on the decline.
100%. And the thing that I really love too the most about that conversation with Ichinose is that, and I'm really interested to see how the author develops Ichinose, because it seems they're not going to go down the route where she abandons her friends. And Ayana Koji talked about how that would essentially, number one, make her a new person, and she would also lose her greatest strength. So I'm not sure what they're going to exactly do with Ichinose. I'm not necessarily sure, but
I think it's pretty obvious.
What do you think they're gonna do then?
They're gonna do the same thing we did with
Do you think
with Kay?
Pizza?
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, essentially he's gonna break her down, so there's absolutely nothing left, and then we're gonna rebuild her back up into a better version of Hirata. Because she's already a better version of Hirata.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, but
like she's just Hirata without the development.
Okay, so but how do you think that would translate into her taking more risk? And you see what I'm saying? How would that translate to her taking more risk, or the class being much different?
One thing that's gonna have to happen, someone's gonna have to get expelled, and that's gonna have to teach her a lesson.
And that's gonna be like a catalyst, right?
Yeah, it's essentially gonna be the catalyst, much like with Hirata. That's gonna happen. Bebop, don't call me that. But pretty much that's what's pretty much gonna happen, because you know how Hirata felt about somebody getting expelled, and it might be even worse for Ichinose.
It's gonna be worse for sure.
Loki. In actuality, it shouldn't, because Hirata's story makes a lot more sense for him to be distraught. Like from like a realistic standpoint, you get what I mean?
I get what you mean, but I will make a case for Ichinose's being at least as bad because Ichinose has kept that class on Class B throughout the entirety of the series so far. Like no one's expelled. So you could argue that she's had more time to like build up like the relationship with her class, because I mean that's her whole identity.
I mean, yeah, actually, not. I changed my mind. I would agree essentially, simply because with Hirata, it's like, all right, he in the back of his mind, he at least know like there's some uncooperative people in his class. Well, each knows the class, everyone's on board. So
everyone's a good person.
Yeah, so for one person to be out of line and they end up getting expelled, that's gonna rock our world.
To which Hio can come save the day.
Stop saying it, bro.
Bro, it's gonna happen. Listen. Oh, listen. But it's gonna happen though. Right. Obviously, we see it in Volume 6. I think we didn't mention, where he strictly says that obviously he's going to switch classes, he's going to change classes, and I think the most logical class for him to go to would be obviously Class D, which is obviously Ichinose's class. Do you disagree with that statement, or?
Yeah, for sake of argument, yeah, I'm going to. Even though
no,
what? I ain't gonna lie though, I wasn't paying attention.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, no. But Loki, yeah, you probably repeat what you said because I don't know what you were saying.
No, I was just saying that obviously in Volume 6, the last spiel of Ayano Koji, where he talked about how he's going to switch classes. Obviously, I think the most logical class for him to switch, obviously what's just going to happen narratively, what would make sense narratively, is him going
to switch classes. Yeah, I got you.
No, it's obviously Kyo switching classes to Ichinose's. That's what it seems like.
I don't know, man. You might surprise you. Hit you with a class A.
No. Him teaming up with Sakinagi?
Hey, man. When Horikita beat them, that'd be the greatest feat that's ever been written in history, man.
Sakinagi would hate that.
Oh, she would be distraught.
She would hate that. And Ryuun would hate for him to join as well.
Oh, so speaking of that,
it has to be. Go ahead.
Cause just remind me, my bad to cut you off because it just reminded me. But like,
you're good.
That scene when they, I think it's Volume 6 when they was having the meeting, and Ryuun threw the orange juice on
juice,
bro. I was dying.
Hey man, he had to let people know Ayano Koji is built different.
Bro, it was like the way, it was like the sarcasm Ayano Koji was saying towards Horikita, and she was like, yo, why didn't you dodge it? He's like, yo, did you see what he was throwing? That's orange juice. You can't get that out easily.
He said it's sticky, bro.
That had me. I love that scene. But yeah, what were you saying?
No, there's nothing much to say. I just.
Oh, okay. Then let me see. I think the last thing is like, obviously the Kushida and Amasawa stuff, and that I thought was really good. Definitely kept me entertained. Once again, and then we talked about this Masashida stuff, but once again, it's the way that the story hypes up Masashida and the way that you do it. It bothers me so much. It's the nuance.
Don't throw me in there,
bro. It's the nuance that they give her. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're trying to make me do, because they don't necessarily try to prop up.
They don't state it, but it's subtle. For example, obviously you're gonna disagree with me on this, but the whole rock paper scissors thing, and how it was Ayano Koji and Masashida the only ones who agreed with each other on what the class should do. That in of itself is funny to me, because Masashida hasn't done anything outside of grades, like you said.
And then on top of that, it was. Do you remember? And think that now that I think about it, I think they're probably gonna do something with this later on. Maybe, I doubt they would. But do you remember when she disappeared during the culture festival?
No, I don't remember that.
So she randomly, it was weird because they said she was absent for the culture festival. Then they said she was there, and it was then she disappeared for at least she wasn't for a portion of the culture festival, because I knew she was there in the end, because I remember seeing her reading about her name in the end. but for at least I can say for a fact, a portion of the culture festival, she was not there. And so I'm like, all right, where did she go then? And so that's when I'm like, all right, because I knew some grandiose plan was in the mix. So I'm thinking like, all right, was Masashita gonna be a part of this plan since she just disappeared? So I'm
Oh,
wondering.
I do remember. I do remember what you're talking about, but I thought that was because she got injured or got sick. So one of the two.
Yeah, it says she got sick, but it's like, bitch, we're in the middle of the culture festival. What do you mean you got sick? Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, I guess that's more of a comment for you.
I think I highlighted it. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but I think there's also a statement Diana Koji made about how like Masashita understands him more than I think it was K more than K.
Of course she does. Look who you comparing her to.
Hey man, K is his girlfriend. You would think K would understand him the best, no?
Oh, that's crazy. Dang. Wow, Einstein understand me more than The Rock. That's crazy.
Hey, you're the one who compared K to The Rock, not me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, what? I'm not backing down. What?
She must be a beautiful rock, man. You got for you to have her what? A tier, almost S.
All right, man. And then number 10, man. Pretty dope rock, man. Almost run a race with it.
That's interesting about Masashita though. What you mentioned, I didn't even think about it that way. I thought it was what it was that she actually got sick.
I don't know, cause yeah, I think that it says she's sick, but like it just didn't logically make sense. That was my problem with it.
Yeah, now that you bring it up, that does draw some interest for sure.
They're trying to make Masashita seem interesting. Oh, speaking of the Sato thing though,
oh, we found that out.
Yeah, no, I was thoroughly surprised. I thought that was Yagami behind the whole thing.
It was
Tsubaki, yeah.
Tsubaki, yeah.
I was surprised. But I guess what's this? Okay, yeah. Before we, I guess talk about the elephant in the room. Let me read the rest of this stuff. Oh, your homie Bebop talking about you. That's more for you than me.
What did he say?
Come on, man. Why you got me reading down here? Like he said, I don't know, but almost always a low waifu. Something about her is not right.
What does that even mean? Something about her is not right. Isn't that the point of her character?
Oh man, that's all.
I don't know, Bebop. You have to expand on that. What do you mean something about her is not
right? Zero said, "Are you going to upload this on your channel or no?" Yes, technically yes. Will this?
Oh, it's gonna be private.
Will this? No. Will this specific thing be up? No. But however, I'm gonna take it down after. I'm gonna edit it. Once I edit it, I'm probably not gonna do anything. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, yes, it'll be available at a later date. Zeri. Is that right? Because you pronounce it Jared with the J. So is that right?
Yeah, I think.
Dang, bro. Really letting that K slander fly? Of course. What? I'm always there for K slander. What?
That's not the response he thought he was going to get, man.
Man, yo, he talked to the wrong people for K.
He thought you were a K fan, K stan.
He talked to the wrong people for K praise, man. I'm like, yo, it's Horiki the best girl, Hokushi the best girl.
Oh no.
Ibuki best girl, and with a little dash of Hiyori hit now and then.
Stop.
What you mean, man? Kushi the goat.
Ibuki is so trash.
Stop that. Give her time, man.
So, oh my god.
Give her time, man.
Is she gonna pull a pseudo, get her grades up?
Yeah, she might.
Make a top 11.
She might. Would you give her credit if she do?
I absolutely 100% give her credit.
Oh, so can I give my Kushi the credit then?
Oh, of course. We didn't even mention it, but the fact that of Kushida helping the class, like by making those cookies and propelling the class to get those people to stay, that was great.
I wouldn't talk about
that. Oh, what are you talking about, Kushida? No, stop. No,
what I'm talking about. Come,
what you mean? We're not gonna get stuck in that, bro.
What you mean, bro? Give her credit, man.
You're talking about Yagami?
Of course.
No.
Is Yagami out the paint?
Let's move on to
yes and no, man. I just get a simple question.
That Yagami,
Is it
not from Kushida. Of
is Yagami expelled, man?
course.
Oh, okay, so Kushida had the plan to give him expelled, correct?
That's how we're gonna bridge into this topic.
I'm just asking simple questions, man.
Listen, Kushida is not the one who expelled Yagami. We all know that. The chat knows.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that Yagami is expelled and Kushida had a plan to get him expelled, and Yagami he's gone. So therefore, I'm just saying.
You
Man,
and your Kushida. Oh my god, bro.
Amasawa might be Amasawa next. I'm just that list is trickling down.
I do want to talk about Amasawa, Yagami, and Ayano Koji.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right. Before that, let me read these last three. Amasawa makes flame flabbergasted. That's more so for you.
Of course. The second best girl.
Okay, getting clapped in the comment. What about Ryuan? And specification of what? Bebop. Like, what specifically about Ryuan? Now Kushida can't be.
Thank you. We're in agreement there, Zed.
What, bro?
She
Y'all
can't think nothing but L's, bro.
nothing but L. You seen my private stuff. You already know I got in the tuck. Don't watch it though. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. You gotta wait till it come out.
Nah, now you gotta be curious, man.
You didn't see it?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Oh, but yeah, I mean you eventually see it, but don't watch it, man. I got some in the tuck, man. I got some in the tuck. You know, I'm just I'm waiting for a specific moment. A specific moment. No, I think episode 5 should come out. Episode 5, I think that's when the whole episode is gonna happen. You never never mentioned Ryuan was best girl. He's supposed to be number 1. That's more so a question for Flame or a statement for Flame.
Nah, that's for you, bro.
Nah, bro, that's not for me.
That's for you. You said Orikito was top 1.
To know
to let you know it was Ryuan.
Ryuan is not top 1. I don't even know whether I even got Ryuan on like my guide list. Did you pin those? Oh no, you should.
No, I didn't pin it, but you can easily see.
Like, dang, I thought you. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
No, you could easily see it.
Yeah. I'm trying to find my.
I think you have Ryuan top 3.
Yeah, I do. It's AK
easily, right?
AK Kawinji Ryuan.
Yeah.
Dang, I got Hosen 4. He might got a drop.
He might got a drop, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, Hosen as a sports.
He might got a drop, bro.
I've come to this realization. Hosen's just a meathead.
It's like, no, he's not though. They strictly stated in the story that he's not, but it's like you gotta at least show me some more stuff.
That's my thing. That's all he's displaying, bro. It's like, all right, it's cool. I like the violence. I like the roughness. I like the rowdy. But it's like, bro, can I get some more? Like, please.
When he lost his suit, I was like, bro.
I
loved it.
I don't really like condiments like that, but I get little ketchup, mozzarella, something.
So they go with it.
A little spicy, little tangy, with some hot sauce, some Valentina. Like, come on, something to give me. Like some chile. Like, come on, something. Let me see. No way she expelled anyone. First of all, like I just said, man.
Thank you, man. Zara is spinning, bro.
First of all, Zara, like I just said, man.
Spitting.
Yagami's already gone. He's out the paint. That's all I'm gonna say. He's gone. I wonder who's gonna be next. Now, when Amasawa gets expelled, whenever she does, I don't want to hear nobody like, "Oh no, Wally. Oh no, Wally. I'm sorry. You was right. All along, Kushida. She did it. She did. I listen. The Kushida bandwagon, we're full. We don't need any of you. That's all I'm saying.
You can have her, bro. You can have her. She's all yours.
But no, let's I guess let's just get into like the whole volume 7 stuff. I feel like
finally good stuff.
I mean the chapter stuff, but I feel like I have a different take. So you probably should. I don't know. I feel like I have a different approach to it. But yeah, just go like I guess how you felt about the whole Yagami expulsion as a whole.
There's aspects of it that I like. Overall, as a whole, give my brief thoughts on it as a whole, I didn't like it. I thought Yagami went out way too soon. I thought Yagami went out way too early.
Did you feel like it was simple?
I felt it was pretty like, bro. How could Yagami make this mistake?
See, okay,
It
okay.
was it was planned by two white room students though, but still, it's even still, it just
I mean, okay, I'm probably gonna explain something to you. I don't know if you thought about this,
go ahead, go
but
ahead, go ahead.
I'm probably this probably gonna make Yagami sound worse to you. So okay,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
so this is why like, and I don't necessarily hate Yagami from this. Like Yagami, like definitely is like still higher for me. He's higher for me than he is for you.
He's like a D borderline F tier character for me.
Yeah, he's just like solid D. He's like go no up or down, but definitely I've had this thought as soon as I was reading it. But so pretty much the problem I found when it came to his expulsion, I think the expulsion was done perfectly fine. I think it was phenomenal. I don't think there's any fault within the expulsion itself. It definitely made sense, considering that we had two white room students who came up with this entire plan to do this.
Of course, narratively, it makes sense how you right when you say that. Sure.
And then with the whole thing of how he was caught, I thought it was fine because assuming under the pretext that only the white room students can see those type of developments that he was doing, because essentially the whole thing was that Yagami was sloppy and he was too arrogant and moving too fast. That was the whole thing. But like, that's under the pretext that only the white room students can see something like that. And so therefore, because he was so arrogant, arrogant, quick-witted, and tried to do everything at once, it made him sloppy. So that's under that pretext. So my problem came in with the whole expulsion when Ryu went into the room and he started to accuse Yagami. This the part why I fell off for Yagami. The fact that Yagami eventually admitted that he's the one that pushed Komiya and everything.
Bro, he turned almost to a completely different character.
No, it wasn't that. It was like, why'd you admit it? They had literally no proof. Everything that they were saying was just speculation and accusations.
According to him, though, he was guaranteed to be expelled just from that.
Oh no, no. Not off accusations.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He said that his expulsion is guaranteed.
No, he said it's guaranteed because he knew who was behind it. I'm pretty sure he knew if it went on further. Obviously, they had more evidence in the tuck if need be. I know we were both like obviously assume.
Yeah.
But it's like, but going off what the conversation, it's like with my with
bro, they had no solid proof.
I mean, it's like what we talked about earlier in the day. It's like if you have no proof, why are we talking then?
Right.
It's
I would have been in the comment, bro. Come back with me.
Because already you want hit you with it like, oh, I got the victim that said they think they saw you.
I said you did it, yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. So
they had three things. They had the handwriting. They had the victims coming out.
Well, thing is, hard kids didn't say that though.
Sure, but like that obviously was like one of like the three proof.
Yeah, but if we're giving Yagami the intelligence, the intelligence that he wouldn't factor it in because that's a whole Horikita problem.
They also had the GPS thing.
Yes, but however, even then they said that was essentially like a common thing for students GPS to come on. So therefore, yeah, you can have a GPS thing, but in which they kind of mentioned, in which Yagami said, okay, cool, my GPS did go out, but most people's GPS went out, and I was just in the area, and so therefore, we don't know how many people could have been in the area.
Yeah, but I think they said something about it afterwards though, about how it was like limited.
Limited in what way?
I would have to go back and reread that portion.
Yeah, but pretty much my whole thing is like the way he gave up and how quickly he gave up. It was like, bro, they hit you with nothing but accusations and speculations and maybes and what ifs, and you're just gonna say, oh, you know what? There's too much. You're right. I did do it. But you know what? Next time, I'll get away with it. Like, what? Nah, stupid you sound?
Nah, he shifted immediately to, like, he gave up and immediately was going to try to, like, find Ayano Koji and fight him.
Like, bro, quickly switched up to sound like Mojo Jojo. I was like, yo, relax.
He did go easily, bro. It was strange to see a white room student necessarily do that.
Cause that's my whole thing. Is like, all right, I get it. You know you're gonna go down, but it's like at least fight it, at least enough for you can at least buy some time to find Ayano Koji,
or even go back and retool and rethink.
Cause I'm just like how quickly he gave up. I'm like, bro, ain't no way, cause like I said, they just hit him with speculation. May like, oh yeah, the victim said you did this. Okay, cool. But what physical proof do you really have? And plus, the victim didn't really barely caught a glimpse of me, so they think they saw me. So where we go from here?
Of course, and there's been multiple times in Class Elite where it's been shown that you need solid proof in order to get someone expelled, and they didn't really have that.
I mean, the whole volume 2 was basically the introduction to that, and
Yep.
which the only way they was getting, the only way Class D ended up winning, our class ended up winning, was because they just had Class C retract the statement.
Even the K stuff with where he did it because there was no cameras. Because K could have easily been, oh yeah, it was Ryuen who did that. That wouldn't have been.
No, it had cameras.
Oh, I thought
it had cameras. They spray painted
okay.
them.
Oh, you're right. They spray painted it. But either way, it's still the same exact concept.
Yeah.
Having the victim say it is not enough to. I will say,
and then on top,
go ahead.
I was saying, on top of that, it's behavior too. So like, all right, you accusing Yagami of all people.
Yep.
Which is like the worst, bro. That's like accusing Nagumo of some shit. And so it's like, you ain't getting nowhere with the accusation because he doesn't have a history of violence or anything negative.
Dude, I mean, he was student council and their leader, Class B's leader.
He's Class B leader and student council treasurer.
Yeah, I think so.
And so it's like, where do you think you can we just go with this accusation? So if anything, I thought you could say that was a poor plan on Ryuen. Because Ryuen had no idea of the White Room students' plan.
It was a poor plan. It worked.
It worked by coincidence.
I mean, you could say that Ayana, Koji, and the White Room student though were like calculated that in their plan.
I mean, yeah, because he actually I don't know. I don't know if that was like how can that have been calculated for Ryuen to actually reach out to Nagumo.
Right, it would have been tough for the. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but definitely, I did like the fact that that what's his name? Yagami kicked which teacher was it? The Class C teacher or was it the Class A teacher?
I don't know which one it was.
I think it was Class A. I want to say. But like when he kicked it, I was dying.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you finna get.
He had his show, man.
I was waiting for Ryuen. That's something I hate.
Bro, that man Ryuen stepped to him too. Bro. I'm like, Ryuen, come on, bro. You're my guy, bro. Come on.
Nah, I hate a lot. They make Ryuen do like a lot of talking, and don't like actually make him do anything. That's why I really hate. It really like annoys me.
I mean, I'm glad they didn't because what could they have really done?
I mean, no, he could fought Yagami.
Nah, bro, come on, bro.
No, I at least want to see the fight, even if he'll lose. I still want to see it.
There would have been no fight to see.
He getting beat up that bad, man.
Bro, it would have been like what Kyo did to Nagumo, bro. Easy work.
You got that much? You still got that much faith in Yagami?
Physically, yeah, for sure.
I guess so, yeah.
It's just, but what I will say, what I did like, especially from like seeing from volume 6 up until this point, it's very interesting to see the difference emotionally, because obviously we know that Right Room students don't show a lot of emotion, but in this situation, obviously Yagami showed a ton of emotion rage wise, and on the opposite spectrum, Amasawa showed emotion as well.
Oh, that's a good part I didn't think about.
Yeah, she showed emotion too, in terms of like obviously she was sad, very tearful.
You say that, but what made that happen? I don't remember that happened in the volume.
No, it happened. And if you go back and look at the colored spreadsheet,
yeah, I know it, but I do not remember her crying a single time.
Yeah, she did. When she seen Yagami and how Yagami was acting.
Man, I remember that. But, man, you good?
No, because you mentioned that, and so I made sure to like pay attention to that part in particular.
Makes sense.
But I don't think it's specific like oh like she's like bawling in terms of tears, but I think it was like some like narrative where it's like her eyes were like watery stuff like that.
Hmm. I don't know why she was crying either. Like why?
I don't know either. It's very interesting.
I guess we'll see in 7.5 how everything goes.
Very interesting.
Uh, that one's for you. Like,
What? Oh, someone commented.
yeah,
What is it?
Bebop. He says, "Show me where she cried."
Go back and read chapter 7, and then also go look at the spread illustration. You can see that she was crying, and then at the very bottom to the left, you can see Nagumo, like Nagumo's in like the reflection.
I didn't know that. I know.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I seen it like a couple of days ago.
Interesting.
He said he's fake. No, I don't think so. I just don't think that would make sense to do it at that specific.
Yeah, she's not faking. It doesn't make sense. What was I finna say though? The UN. What were we talking about? Dang, we were saying something. Oh, Yagami. Oh, okay. The infant. Hold on. This translates to the Yagami thing. How did you feel about the Tsubaki stuff?
You're talking about how like she's basically acting out what the
Oh, that's what I was saying. Like,
room student is saying.
yeah.
It kind of reminded me almost like a Horikita thing.
No,
Early on.
no. I was actually kind of upset.
Oh, at Tsubaki doing that. I can
No,
see it. I can see
no,
it.
no.
At what?
And when they finally like, no, I'm waiting for the right white room student to be revealed. Like, no, finally, so
Oh,
I get to it, and so she probably, she called him first. Hey,
oh yeah.
no, this is the I don't know if she revealed the name first, but no, hey, blah blah blah, this boo boo, let's meet up. So okay, cool, let me go do this thing first, and I come back to you. He come back to her. We get there, we finally see him. And oh, what's up, Tsubaki? Oh my God, Tsubaki, the white room student. Oh, actually, here's the phone so you can talk to the white room. So, what? What? Huh?
Bro, I thought at first Tsubaki, I was about to give her so much credit too.
Bro,
if she was, because that blew my mind. I was like, no way.
Flame, I know you seen that private joint I got. I know, bro. I was finna be so upset. I was gonna have to go back. Well, first of all, I'm lazy, so I wasn't finna go back and redo that. But I was definitely finna be on the Tsubaki hype train.
I was about to give her so much. I was like, wow. It blew my mind until, like, obviously you said they gave him the phone. I'm like, oh, okay. I see.
Because they think Tsubaki fit.
He had that demeanor. Exactly.
It was perfect. Everything from the evidence I told you about before, with the whole Island Koji location thing from the island, and then on top of that, what we knew, what the spoilers said about the white room student, and then before when she said back during the island exam that she don't really care about being at the school and she's fine with it, everything fits Tsubaki perfectly.
I was actually thinking of the island thing when I was at that point. I'm like, man, I was like, no way, Wally's right. Well, I don't think you guessed Tsubaki being in the white room, so I'm not sure.
No, dude. I say it's my boy from volume 4.5. I still say that.
But I knew you like Tsubaki, so I was like, no way that Tsubaki's actually going to be a white room student. And like I said previously, like you said, she literally fit the description, emotionally and all.
Everything was perfect. It couldn't be any better. Like, and so I was a bit disappointed that she wasn't. And the thing is, I don't really know how to judge her now. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't really know how to, I guess, judge her.
You're talking about her feats.
Yeah, feats, intelligence, looking for her. I don't know how to look at.
It is hard to gauge. It is hard to gauge. It's tough. It's tough to gauge because even the Sato thing, the Sato like conversation, which we know she was behind. Ayana Koji specifically mentions that that's something that, like a white room student would have thought of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if Tsubaki was behind that or if that was like the white room. I don't know. It's so hard to judge her, like you said.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, how much of the plans are actually her versus the white room.
We wouldn't really know until we actually get see more of her perspective. That'll be the only way we can know.
I mean, I feel like we won't see the white room student again. Probably towards the end of the year.
Yep, That's what I wanted to ask you though. How many volumes is going to be in year two? Is it going to be the same, like 11?
I mean, that's what we assume.
Because what really,
Oh, actually, no. I think it might be shorter. Or I can't
yeah,
remember.
because the afterword made me think that, and then also like Nagumo's whole thing made me think that too.
You know, do you still dislike Nagumo?
You said what? My bad.
Do you still dislike Nagumo? And how long this one?
Um, I don't necessarily dislike Nagumo, but the point I'm at with Nagumo is kind of like he's just an okay character. He's like a C tier character for me. That's what it is, and I don't think I'm going to see more because Nagumo's done pretty much. At least narratively, that's what it said.
I mean, but he probably come back.
Nah, because they said this was like the last battle for him.
Yeah, but I feel like you never know.
I don't know. He's about to graduate soon too, so it's like it's-
And
maybe he might be back for one more time. But
actually,
other than that, I
you
don't.
know
I
what?
don't
I'm gonna tell you this. I think what's gonna happen. This is what I think was gonna happen.
one more special exam.
We're gonna get another a real attempt between Nagumo and Ayanokoji because
Think
he will be the final villain for the second year. Then us transitioning into the third year. I don't know how he's going to do the new first years coming in, but our
that.
villains for the third year are going to be our rehash villains for the entire story. So we're going. That's when we're going to put full throttle.
Are you talking about
Pedal to the metal with
yeah.
Saki Nagi, Ryuen, and Ichinose.
I don't see. Well, what perspective are we talking about? We're talking about from like Horikita's perspective.
I
I
mean, yeah,
100% agree with you.
I mean, yes, obviously, we both under the pretense of Ian and Koji moving classes.
Well, because even if it's not Ichinose's, which I think it has to be, but even if it's not Ichinose's,
Oh, man, Saki Nagi right there. I got you.
there's no way because they have to rematch, and then Ryuen also has to rematch, and Ryuen just got Katsuragi. Like, is Ryuen really gonna get Katsuragi, and then on top of that also get Kyo? Come on, bro.
Oh, whew, call that 2016 Golden State. I mean 2017 Golden State.
He's not getting all that, bro.
Man,
So
what you mean, man? The Warriors did it. They just got trade out, man.
he's
That
like,
that
so who they
salary
gonna
cap a little too
who
high.
they gonna trade out? Ibiki?
Nah, I'm you Kanzaki. Oh, yeah. He needs somebody for the women fighting, man. So yeah, keep Ibuki. So you can get Kanzaki out the paint. What?
It's obvious. It has to be Ichinose's class.
I don't know,
So
man.
that's gonna be the best. Shoot, that might every Ichinose volume from that point onwards might be top three volume for me.
Come on.
And hey, maybe hey, listen, bro.
I wonder.
Don't hop on the bandwagon when it happens.
Oh no, I for sure am. But I
That's
do.
crazy.
What you mean? First of all, I was Ichinose fan before you was Ichinose fan. Don't do that.
And now you don't like her.
Yeah, what you mean? I'm an objective Ichinose fan.
Now, are you gonna say though?
But I wonder how he's gonna deal with our two main characters being split up.
I 100% agree. I wonder if it's gonna be more like a split, almost like a split POV, whereas like not Ichinose, Horikita will get maybe a couple chapters,
Mm-hmm.
and Kyo will get a couple chapters. I wonder how it's gonna be done. It's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, I would like something like that with split in half and half. But he does have to be careful because you have to deal with the whole idea of you we take in perspective of Ayana Koji and Horikita, and they both have to grow. Then you also top
Yeah,
of that you have to grow Ichinose as well.
exactly. I think Ichinose is gonna take on, in terms of screen time at that point, probably gonna be more like Horikita early on in Class of League.
Yeah, for sure. I guess hmm.
It's pretty much everything. I mean, you can talk about expectations for like that volumes after, but
I mean, that's essentially. I think we just kind of just laid that out. I guess I'm thinking on that.
that's nothing much. Like I said, what would you rate volumes 6 and 7? I guess since I gave my rating.
Volume 6. Probably like a 7. And then volume 8, I mean 7 and 8.
Oh, so we just flipped on this.
Yeah, for the most part. No, I haven't seen people seen somebody put a couple people put it as like a 10. I'm like, yo, this volume was
Which volume? 7?
yeah.
I've seen people put it like a 9.8. I was like, come on, bro.
Oh, like, first of all, the execution again, Yagami's spill, I think was fine, but Yagami's reaction to it was awful.
100%.
I ain't no way. Like, no, tell me. Sometimes I just like look at people. No, who was that? Who was that? Who did I follow on Twitter? I forgot who I follow. Oh, let me look at it real quick. Let me see. I kind of look up. I was saying, went back and forth with somebody on Twitter. Cause he said something about the volumes. And I just like, what? I don't know. Did you see it?
No, I don't think I've seen it. I did see.
I found it.
A lot of. Oh, who is it?
Acro, ACRO.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
You know what the conversation I'm talking about?
I don't think I know the combo, but I know what you're talking about for sure.
Yeah, he said volume 6 was bad. I was like, what? How is volume 6 bad? And he said boring and nothing, nothing with boring with nothing interesting.
You said about volume 7.
You said about a lot of volumes.
It's a 10.
I don't even know what you said about anything. I disagree.
Because for me the Yagami stuff, it was okay. It was okay. It was all right. I'm still, in my opinion, I didn't like it. So that's why I can't give the volume an 8 or anything higher. Just okay volume for me, 7. Yagami wasn't who I thought he was. Didn't live up to the hype and won't now because obviously it's well.
I don't know. He might be coming back, man. They might hit him with that phone call, man. We apologize.
Nah, he's done. It was interesting to see how he felt like genuine fear though, for like the White Room, the White Room people.
He felt genuine fear for Iron and Coach. Because he didn't know about the other White Room student helping him.
No. I'm talking about when he was going on that rampage and people came in charging to come get him. He started like fear.
I mean, those is papas. I don't want to do that. Oh, but yeah, I think that's pretty much I guess
that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, let me get through this last bit of comments and then we'll wrap this up. I think I'm starting to feel a change for Amasawa. I still I still think she is low C tier, maybe high C. 10 out of 10 volume.
Who is that? Bebop?
Yeah, come on, you know it's Bebop.
Bro, he reminds me of what's his name? Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know. It's just his takes. It just seems like very like Nothing-esque takes.
Yeah, I can see. Was it? 10 out of 10 volume. I'm assuming Super talking about volume 7. Plot twist: Yagami is actually the last villain.
Super Needs is a 10 out of 10 volume.
I'm assuming he's talking about. He just said 10 out of 10 volume, and so I don't know which volume he's talking about. So I'm assuming he's talking about volume 7.
So yeah.
Yeah. That pretty much be it. Appreciate everybody for coming out. This probably won't. I don't know if this will be happening again, but no. If you actually I don't know. Probably it depends. On what
when Ichino say
stop it. No. But no, if you enjoyed, Flame hit the outro.
What do you mean?
Hey man, I was trying to check faster than you.
How you, bro?
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. And Kushida is God. Kushida is everything. Just saying. In volume, I don't know when. But Amasa will be leaving soon, and then next is Tsubaki on the list, and then next is who else is on the list? Hosen too? Not Hosen.
Horikita was on the list.
Oh, Horikita. I don't know though. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you don't want to say that.
That might be too steep of a hill.
You don't want to say that.
I don't know, but I and the coach eventually she'll get him out of there, And then
It sounds good.
bro, come on, that's confirmed, man. That's confirmed, man.
Not from her.
Iron Coach is not making it out of year 3. That's confirmed.